Spartan medical transfer sheets are a safe, efficient, and economical solution for moving patients. Transfer sheets allow caregivers to reposition and laterally transfer patients without lifting. To place the sheets, the patient is log rolled, or, utilizing two caregivers, the sheets may be placed without any turning or lifting. First, take two slide sheets and place them back to back on a flat surface or over top the patient's body. The back of the sheet is the side without handles and composed of a strong, friction-reducing silicone designed to glide from one surface to another. Neat folds in 6 to 8 inch increments will facilitate placement of the sheets. Be sure to leave a 6-inch flap at the end. Take the folded transfer sheets and tuck them underneath the patient's shoulders. The 6-inch flap must remain under the patient's head. Working in unison, unroll the sheets under the patient. Maintain synchronization to ensure patient comfort and proper placement. Facing the patient, hold the open flap of the transfer sheets with one hand at the head of the bed. Using your other hand, reach under and grab the fold to pull down the length of the mattress. Counting will help keep in sync. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. Until the sheets are completely under the patient from head to toe. Now that the transfer sheets are in place, we can safely perform the most frequent and often challenging repositioning tasks with ease. If the patient can tolerate Trendelenburg, gravity can help facilitate the move. Before moving the bed into Trendelenburg, place the pillow against the headboard as a cushion to prevent the patient's head from making direct contact. Gripping the top transfer sheet at each corner, gently slide the patient to the head of the bed. Once completed, return the bed to a level position. If the patient cannot tolerate Trendelenburg, the same task can be performed with the patient in the supine position. To reposition the patient onto his side, place a pillow between the legs and cross the patient's arms. To maintain head support, move the pillow in the direction of the turn. Grip the top transfer sheet at the patient's shoulder and hip. On the count of 3, pull the sheet up, turning the patient onto his side. The transfer sheets are easily removable. Start by grasping the far corner of the top sheet at the patient's feet. Tuck under and away from the patient's skin and gently pull towards you. Do not use quick or forceful movements. The sheet should never be yanked out from under the patient. Rather, with one hand keeping the outer edge of the sheet taut, the other hand continues pulling in small, smooth increments until the top sheet is removed completely. The best way to remove the transfer sheets and reduce friction against the skin is to keep your hand against the mattress while steadily pulling the sheet toward you. If the patient can cooperate but needs assistance getting up, transfer sheets make the process easier. Take the corners of the top sheet and hold them together near the patient's feet. While the other caregiver supports the patient's shoulders and back, pivot the patient by slowly swinging the feet to the side. Never leave a patient unattended on transfer sheets. To begin a lateral transfer, make sure 2 slide sheets are already under the patient and a third is placed on the surface being transferred to. The surfaces should be as close together as possible with the brakes locked on both. The receiving surface should be 2 to 3 inches lower than the bed. For patient comfort, leave the pillow under the patient's head while transferring. Grip the handles at the patient's shoulder and hip. On the count of 3, a swift, steady pull will help the patient slide from one surface to the other. The patient should be centered and high enough in the bed before the transfer sheets are removed. With 2 caregivers, both transfer sheets can be removed at the same time. Each grabs the opposite corner, tucking the sheet under and away from the skin. Remember to gently pull in small increments. In 700 and 1,000 pound weight capacities, Barton transfer sheets provide an easy, economical solution for your safe patient handling needs.